frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front and finish everything off.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Oh, terrible pass. Oh, he's burst through. That is a crunching tackle. De Jong. Dani Olmo. Now it's Rafinha. Balde. De Jong. That's a sharp pass. And here's Yamal. It'll pass back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
No, that's been intercepted. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Fran Garcia picks it up out wide. And that's cause for mild irritation. Fran Garcia, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving. Pedri. Balde.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Yamal just eases him off the ball. Vinicius Junior. Koundé. Dani Olmo. Thinks one through. And the shot! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Barcelona just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
That has been cut short. And here's Lewandowski. Rafinha. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Great ball if he can get there. Now there's the shot! It's there! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Dani Olmo! Decent enough try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Big header! And more, and more, and more! And they're at it again, in double quick time! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Lamine Yamal demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top.
Mbappe! Oh, brilliant save.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
He won't be happy with that one. And he cuts out the supply. Dani Olmo. Fran Garcia. Fran Garcia. And he's taking no chances there. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that is a truly outstanding save.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way.
Look, movement creates more options.
And oh, he's been caught on it here. Has a go! And again! Sticks it away! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Yamal! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Gets his pass away. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Madrid are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's heaved it away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Dani Olmo. This is De Jong. Yamal. Dani Olmo. Great hit! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And one more try! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Pedri. De Jong. Played back in. And here's Yamal. He's played it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Goulet. Looking for options for movement. And the half-time whistle goes. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Se acabó el primer tiempo. Hemos empezado mal, pero no nos rendimos.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. And he's running through. And they're back on the ball again. Now it's Mbappe. Pedri. And Balde. And here's Rafinha. Rafinha! It's a... Oh, what has happened here? Vinicius Junior. And he welcomes it in. Mbappe! And yes, it's there!
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Madrid can have a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Driving on and making good progress. Oh, that's well spotted. Dani Olmo. Oh, easy pickings there. Clips it so gently. Araujo calmly anticipates. Yamal. And it's Lewandowski. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, he's found support out wide. Well, that's an excellent interception.
Well, that'll certainly improve their mood. All the talking, both tactical and motivational, in that half-time dressing room seems to have paid off, for the moment at least.
De Jong. Barcelona finding their passes. He is through here, and that's been drilled in. Rodrigo. Mbappe. Oh, nicely intercepted. And the shot!
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 70.000.
And here's Lewandowski.
Espectadores.
That's a little off target. Driving forward. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
That is a great pick out. Now it's Mbappe. Szczesny catches it safely. Modric kept his eye on it, and he's there. And he was quick to react. That is good alertness. Dani Olmo couldn't quite squeeze that one through. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net. How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 15.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Barcelona are having a ball here.
El dorsal 19. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. He's through now. Mbappe! And he's steered it beyond the post.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Madrid still have the cards to affect this game. Aimed beyond the defence. Skims one in. Valverde. Rodrigo. Well timed, excellent interception. Now that's well seen too. Has a look and plays it forward. That looks a good ball through. It's run loose here. Lunin can claim that. Rafinha. Fermin. Interesting ball. And that's played in low. Oh, he's been caught napping. And the finish! He scores! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here. No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Vinicius Junior was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on...
Up he goes! And he's missed it. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but it's a canny finish! It's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And that means... Great chance! Really well taken goal. And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will...
Decent hit! They've done it! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. Well, their manager seems to have...
Fermin! He's scored! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so scary. Into the opposition, you can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to...
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Pedri. And that is that. Madrid cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit more. I mean, you can do all the right preparations and still end up on the losing side. I don't think they'll be going out tonight.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion.
Has a goal! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Upamecano gets across to intercept that. He's going to be disappointed with that.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Couldn't squeeze it through. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Cafu, he's in plenty of space here, and he's intervened well there. Schneider has it in a wide position. And we have our very first corner.
He rises!
Decent enough try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Ended up in no man's land. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
He's had a hit! Really well taken goal. A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Too much on it, and that's the keeper's.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. He's had it taken off him. Pull it. He's big chance! Wonderful save by Vitor Bayer. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Bullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Beckham plays it short. Well read, and the danger is averted. He's going for goal! Llorente. Van Nistelrooy. And the counter is on. Well, it's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And he was quick to react. Haaland. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, easy pickings there. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Not the most accurate pass. Schneider. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Wilshere. That's a decent clearance. Yamal. Oh, that's a key interception. The message is clear, none shall pass. Yamal looking understandably energised after his goal. Brilliantly cut out. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Madrid are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's got full. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Vardiol. It's headed upfield. That is a brilliant interception. Schneider. Vardiol promptly onto that, and that is that. And he's picked out the run. Yamal. Wilshere cuts out the pass. Yamal. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. Yamal. That is a great pick out. And he has been fouled there. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Madrid are down to 10 men. And they're back on the ball again. He's played him through. That is a crunching tackle. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Se acabó el primer tiempo. Hemos empezado mal, pero no nos rendimos. Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 5.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done.
Goes in for the header! Madrid have their second corner now. Now, who's going to be first to this? Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Back into the middle, and the shot!
I wouldn't fancy playing up.
Shot at goal! That is decidedly lacking.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Madrid different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Played with speed from back to front.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will...
Can he finish? And again. Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is extended still further. Simplicity itself.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
A case now of complete control. Kane, and the ball's a good one here. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And how did he not make it four?
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Madrid have their third corner. They want to be quick to recover this. Hernandez. He's got the shot away! Oh, that's ambitious. Upamecano. Oh, no joy this time. That's really well manoeuvred. That's good vision. Can he finish? And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
It's their second corner of the game. Beckham moves short. Oh, shooting chance! And now the hit! It is a very, very good save.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Beckham, the regular corner taker. And it's hoisted clear. It's Wilshere! Great football, shot and saved.
Oh, it was a first touch to die for, and it set him up beautifully.
Madrid get their fourth corner. Oh, what a climb! Llorente! Keeper's not concerned by that.
His radar picked up on that very quickly, and he was first to react.
Upamecano. He can run onto that. No, that's been intercepted. And the pass is intercepted. Out for a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. Madrid do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. That's a lovely, neat pass. He's gone forward. He's through here. Real chance! It's in! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper could... He'll try from distance. Keeper is right behind it.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Kane is wide and looking to get onto this. Tries a shot! And that has faded wide.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Oh, this looks sharp. Mendieta. He's one-on-one! And the finish! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And no, that was never going to make it. Van Nistelrooy. Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Look at the space here, and the shot! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, good ball! Van Nistelrooy unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Can he finish? Goal! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Looking here to chip it through. Oh, a delicate chip through. Beckham. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That's a nicely measured pass. Nice ball and he's in here. Shapes to shoot! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
He's tried one! Oh, there was plenty on that. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Van Nistelrooy.
Habrá 6 minutos de descuento.
Nicely intercepted. And that's another good win of the ball. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And he's away. Great hit! And it's in! That was a given, it always was.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
Madrid have a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Shade too heavy, keeper can pick that up. Alexander-Arnold, he's played him through. Oh, red, nice interception. And the referee brings it to a close. Madrid have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football... Haaland! They've got to be quick to recover this. And that's definitely not his best. A corner it is then.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Beckham plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's intervened well there.
You can almost tell that this game is going to be about one man and one man only.
The Italian prince.
Francesco Totti, easily one of the greatest creative forwards ever. And you could see him as a pioneer when you look back at that false nine role.
And you just know he's going to be involved.
Yeah, always clever and cheeky and always...
Could be danger here. Real chance! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Upamecano. Couldn't squeeze it through. Conte. Nice interception, well timed. And that's well seen too. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Bellingham. Mbappe. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That has ended up in no man's land. Totti. Can he finish? Haaland.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And Gullit! And yes, it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Totti. Defending was strong and firm. Oh no, that was never going to make it. He can run onto that. Chance! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Madrid find a position of real strength now.
To be expected, Peter. They've...
Oh, what a climb! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Yamal is in a really good position out wide. Well read, and the danger is averted. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Madrid have scored 2 quick goals here. Shifted upfield. Conte. Well timed, excellent interception. Upamecano kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Beckham. Upamecano calmly anticipates. Cafu. Oh, perfectly measured that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Pull it. And he's on his way. Decent hit! Now, how often do you see that?
Well, the most exciting sight on a football pitch. He had too much trickery for that defence. Brilliant.
Pullet gathers from the goal kick. And here's Mbappe. Aim forwards. Totti. And now the breakaway. And it's Beckham. Upamecano gets over and intercepts. It's a pretty loose pass. And he cuts out the supply. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Yamal. This might spell... Oh, shooting chance! It's in!
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Madrid claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. This possibly the last play of the half. And that has been cleared. Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy gets through on it. Shapes to shoot! Goal! And right on half-time, that is telling. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, the keeper has every right to have a moan at his defenders for that, because they never got tight to the score. Simple as.
Here's the whistle for half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Madrid hold a skinny lead after a thrilling half. Bring on the second half. It's 3-2.
Confiemos en que nos vaya igual de bien en el segundo. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Mbappe. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he can clear it away. What a throw in. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, well played, well played. Cleared without complication. And he's searching. He's had a hit! And for a moment, time stood still. Totti. Haaland.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Mbappe. Kante gets across to intercept that. Beckham. Good spot, he's seen the run. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Schneider. Always onto this. Now it's Haaland. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Great hit! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. No way through. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And the shot! It's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Madrid 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Upamecano cuts out the pass. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Costa Curta makes the interception. Threads one in. Totti. That has been cut short. And the pass is intercepted. And he was quick to react. Schneider. Haaland. Beckham. Oh, what a mistake! And the finish! Oh, he's really drilled it.
I actually like to see that in shots at goal, when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down.
Costa Curta. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Now it's Schneider. He's got the shot away! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
In for a header! That's a half-decent try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
That is a great pick out. That's an excellent interception. Upamecano. And he's found the way past. Great chance! That's another chance! He should have put that one away.
Oh, he went for it there, knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
Beckham, the regular corner taker. Mbappe! Oh, should have put that away. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, super ball. Faced him. Has a goal! It's a goal! Right back in the game! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case...
Tries a shot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Bullet has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Hits one!
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Good ball over the top. Bayer clears. Can he get it through? Upamecano spots it and intercepts. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And he was alert to it. Locked in behind. Adams cuts it out. Totti.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Costa Curta has it out wide and in space. Beckham. And that will be the final act. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Mbappe taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match and deserved. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Well, if he did just miss it, we are... And now the hit! No, he's missed it.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision.
Guardiola picks it up from the goal kick. And he's picked out the run. Oh, he's seen that early. He used a certain sixth sense. Well, there's the clearance. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there. Look, oh, that is asking for trouble. Van Nistelrooy!
It's loose now and they want to get it back. Not the most accurate pass. Beckham. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Mbappe.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Neuer can pick that up. Cafu makes the interception. And that is a little undercooked. Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Well, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
Good spot, he's seen the run. First quarter of an hour gone. Guardiola. Upamecano. So it is still 0-0. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Some
Llorente!
Oh, he hit that sweetly. Cafu. Madrid upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Zaire Emery. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Cafu. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Zaire Emery plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Beckham.
It's there!
Marcó en el minuto 27 el dorsal 7.
Madrid have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
That has not gone well. Adams gets across to intercept that. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Looking for the runner.
Great hit! It's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Marcó en el minuto
It was
31
wonderful vision to see the
el
movement
dorsal
ahead,
15.
and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Haaland. Now it's Mbappe. Bellingham. Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Looks to clip it forward. Nicely worked. He is through here. Costa Curta. That's a little off target. Bellingham. And the counter is on. And he's managed to get free. A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Lamine Yamal can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Haaland.
There's the hit! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Shot and goal!
They want to be quick to recover this.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Costa Curta. Oh, it's just a little long. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Haaland. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each.
So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each.
Cambio de jugadores.
And that's the second half started. And here's Van Nistelrooy. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Zaire Emery cuts it out. Oh, that's a key interception. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Works it forward, and he cuts out the supply. Costa Curta. Haaland, he has found the way through.
Can he finish?
And he's heaved it away. Quality ball. Upamecano. And he's lost his man here. Zaire Emery. Oh, that's well spotted. Neatly clipped into space. He's shifting through Haaland! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Oh, it's come loose.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
No luck with that dink over the top. Well timed, excellent interception. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Schneider. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Upamecano. It's a pretty...
Holland! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Madrid have their second corner now. Beckham with the short one. Beckham is flagged offside. Floated, goes in for the header! No, not the best of headers.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Fiddles it through. Muscular approach does pay off here. Well, the idea was a good one, the execution of it not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Cafu spots it and intercepts.
Mbappe! Mbappe! No mistake! And they've got their lead back.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Madrid go into the lead.
He gets big!
And he's gone backward here. Haaland finds himself offside.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Haaland!
And the finish! In for the pieces! They've scored! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Always onto this.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Haaland. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he's got the beating of his man. And that...
Can he put it away? They've done it! And they're back in front.
What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Great chance! And it's in! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Van Nistelrooy.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Well, that looks a cracking ball.
5 minutos de descuento.
And Van Nistelrooy! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof!
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Look, if you defend so carelessly, it's going to prove costly, and to afford that sort of room to somebody, you know, what are they expecting, to get away with it? It's not going to happen.
Tries a shot! He scores! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Madrid could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very...
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Madrid pleasingly clever on the ball, they had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus.
Tries a shot! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found a pocket.
Shot a goal!
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And he's gone back.
Great hit!
And that is wildly off target. Bellingham. And he cuts out the supply. Mendieta. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, Red, nice interception. Oh, that's a nice ball. Mendieta.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he was quick to react. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Ah, quality dessert.
Ah, he's given it away. Haaland is sporting a guilty look after that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Haaland is flagged offside. Looking for the runner, and he's intervened well there. Upamecano gets across to intercept that. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Can he finish?
And that's really well manoeuvred. Played out to the left flank.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He has found the way through. Upamecano did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Bellingham!
Nicked it back promptly. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Madrid do have a chance to counter here. That's beautifully weighted. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That's good vision. And here's Haaland.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Time and again they are repelled. Guardiola. Upamecano.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that's gone loose. Threads one in.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Now it's Totti.
It's a mighty effort!
He will be livid with himself.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Conte, aim forwards. Forwards and with intent.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Played into space out wide. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Haaland couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Haaland! And he thumps it clear. Totti. And Nistelrooy. Well timed, excellent interception. And he's quick to snatch it back. That has been slung wide. And that's not going to reach. And we've reached half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Se acabó la primera parte y todos estamos seguros de que los nuestros pueden darle la vuelta al partido. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that's really well manoeuvred. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Well, there is a look. Haaland! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Beckham goes short. Chance! It's anyone's ball now. Bayer trying to keep this in. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Haaland looking to run onto it. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Gets his pass away. Now it's Haaland. Taken back almost at once. Guardiola. Guardiola was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And they win it back again. Could be danger here. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Totti. Looking for the run. That's a nicely measured pass. Now that's well seen too. And he's gone looking for safety. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Dink through, well read, and the danger is averted. And that is a little under... And Holland! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
Oh, that's well spotted. Van Nistelrooy. Totti. Totti! Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Look at the space here. Aimed beyond the defence. Van Nistelrooy. And the shot! It's in! 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Mbappe! Oh, he's been caught napping! Corner number 3 coming up. Beckham plays it short. And it's hoisted clear. And now they can spring out of defence.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, super find.
There's the hit! And more, and more, and more! And they are cruising away!
Marcó en el minuto
Well, there's
88.
always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Van Nistelrooy. Cambio de jugadores.
Madrid choosing to make the first change. 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
It's a look and plays it forward. And it's been given away. In a good area.
And the shot! It's in! And they are right back within touch!
A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
So is this the start of a comeback? That is good alertness. Oh, delightful ball. And he was alert to it. And that will be the final act. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit. And those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead.
Great hit! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Cafu, Van Nistelrooy, and through to the goalkeeper. Well, played right into his path. That has been cut short. Now, great chance! Nicely aimed pass. Pass somewhat off target. Good-looking ball. Beckham. Van Nistelrooy. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Adams makes the interception. Yamal. Upamecano. Out of play for a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. And they're back on the ball again. He's found a way through. Yamal. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Just eases him off the ball. Van Nistelrooy gets flagged offside. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And he cuts out the supply. Upamecano.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Taken back almost. Shot a goal! They want to be quick to recover this. Neymar. And here's Van Nistelrooy! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Van Nistelrooy really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And he welcomes it in. He's free. He tries a shot! And it's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. And he's only too happy to take that back. An instinctive delivery.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
fiddles it through. He's played him through. Oh, he's put
Real chance! Wonderful save by Vitor Baia.
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
That's really well cleared. Madrid have the chance to go the other way.
Great chance!
Ah, he's given it away.
This time, surely!
And the keeper couldn't hold it. Harmlessly behind. He could be in here. Oh, what a...
He's had a hit!
Pullet with a beautifully timed run. Vardiol promptly onto that, and that is that. Vardiol just loves to go forward whenever he can. And he's in...
Can he finish? There it is!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And yes, it's him again. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Well timed, excellent interception. That is good alertness. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
And that was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
He's gone forward. Can he get onto this?
He rises!
Neymar tries to clear. Good effort, and it is right on half-time. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2-1 the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Cambio de jugadores.
And we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Totti.
He's one-on-one! And the shot! Now that's another chance!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Well read, nice interception. Oh, that's a key interception. Beckham. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Plenty to aim at.
Big chance! Goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Oh, it's been...
Now the finish! Oh, taken with style. Back within 1. They have them in their sights again.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Beckham with the short one. And it's Schneider. And
Van
and now they can spring out of defence. Upamecano kept his eye on it, and he's there. Adams spots it and intercepts. Oh, he's found some space here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, that's delightful.
Has a go! They've scored! It's level again! What a match we have!
Wow, good. I mean, seriously good.
The certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting...
There's the hit!
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Beckham, the regular corner taker. Madrid are looking to go forward now. And he's picked out the run.
He's had a shot! He has done it! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Madrid go into the lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
That's a little off target.
Mbappe!
Bayer catches it safely. Schneider. He can run onto that. Gabriel cuts out the pass. Haaland. Oh, that's a fine interception. Cleared without complication. Aimed beyond the defence. Van Nistelrooy. So much.
And the shot! And yes, it's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
This is quite a battle. Well, this is Van Nistelrooy.
Shapes to shoot! He scores! And the comeback is complete!
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Cafu, great defending, strong and determined. He's shifting through the gears here. Cafu, they're urging him to...
There's the shot!
And that would have won it.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
That has not gone well. He's played him through. That's been intercepted.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Now it's Totti, face to face with the keeper. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then.
Beckham!
Well, conceding free kicks in areas like that are an invitation to the set-piece technicians. They have to cut this out.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Can he get it through?
Van Nistelrooy!
He's been bundled over, that is a foul.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he? Well, the goalkeeper needs to have everything to his liking, and he's barking out the orders now.
Great chance here from position A1.
Beckham!
It's bounced back off the post. Beckham.
Habrá 6 minutos
It's a
de
sharp
descuento.
pass. That's good running with the ball. He is through here. Pull it. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Haaland, who's set up one goal so far. Oh, he's found support out wide. This might spell danger.
Can he finish? It's in!
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow.
And it's Van Nistelrooy.
And the shot! And more and more and more! And they are pulling clear here. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle.
Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the managers...